Hi everybody, it's Tracy with A Dose of Me, and today hopefully I won't make this too long, but I just wanted to come on here. And today what's weighing on me is my part of being a parent who has a child dealing with addiction, which I have two of my bonus children dealing with addiction of substance, drugs, alcohol. Both of them are, each of them I should say, are in two different phases, two different seasons of their addiction. The one that I want to talk about today, or what's weighing on me, is my bonus daughter, who has gone through a period of addiction, has gone through to a year-long program, and has been clean now for 2.5 years. Oh my gosh, I gotta remember the exact date. Yes, 2.5 years. More than 2.5 years. Probably, we're getting really close to 3 years clean since getting out of the year-long. Going on 4 years. I'm sorry. Anyway, regardless of how long it's been, she's worked really hard on her recovery and staying clean and doing what she needs to do. And she has a daughter from when she was a teenager, and this daughter, she doesn't have custody of her because of the choices that she made. And she's working really hard to regain custody of her daughter. And as parents, it is a very hard thing to watch our children go through something painful. And this bonus daughter and I are just now becoming close because of the struggles throughout, since I've been married to her dad, with the ex-wife not allowing us to build a relationship, interfering, that sort of thing. And then my stepdaughter going through her struggles and her addiction. And so she's just now really forming a really good relationship with her dad and I. And it's great. It's wonderful. But when we have children that go through something like this, parents go through different things too. But it's so hard to watch our children have to go through these things. And there's only so much we can do. Tough love is real. At some point, you have to draw the line. You have to set boundaries. You have to stop enabling them. You have to help them, or let them hit rock bottom. And somehow, because an addict will only get better when they choose to do so. You can't make someone change. You can't make someone get better. You can't make someone go to rehab. They have to want to. They have to want to stop. They have to want a better life. They have to want something different. And they have to want to stop the insanity. And she did. And, we had to let go of a lot of things and not be in her life for a while. Now, it is so hard seeing her struggle with this custody thing, because she's working so hard, and it's taking a long time because of what was required in the court documents. And it's really, it's sad and it's unfortunate that the decisions that you make can last and haunt you for so long. Yeah, it sounds like 4 years is not that long, but that's a long time when you're having tests run to make sure you're sober. You can only have certain limits on your visitation with your child. There's only so much time she can spend with her. It's not unsupervised yet. She still has to be supervised visitation. The other grandmother that has temporary custody, that has custody of the granddaughter, my granddaughter, her daughter, now lives almost 2.5 hours away. So not only does she not only see her once a week, but she has to drive a total of 5 hours a day just to go see her, for then 8 hours. I mean, it makes for a tremendously long day. Now my bonus daughter has another child, so she has, she's carting him back and forth with it too, and she's exhausted mentally, emotionally. And it came to a head this weekend, and talking to her about it and everything, it's just so hard, because you know how good she's doing. I mean, I do, being in her life, seeing her now. She's doing so good, and raising her son, and doing such a good job, and staying sober, and working hard to do the right thing and make the right choices and make a way to where she can have her whole family back with her. And to see her have to struggle and get so upset and down and depressed when it gets hard, when she thinks she's making, those 2 steps forward, but then something happens, and I'll be honest, the other grandmother, leading her to believe, we'll do this and we'll take care of this, and we'll have verbal agreements and everything, and you do this, this, and this, and then, you can do this next time you see her and everything. And then when that next time happens, she sits there and says, no, I'm not ready for that, or no, you can't do that this time. And it just punches my bonus daughter in the gut, it just totally deflates her, and it's just so hard, people. And it's heartbreaking to see that it's going to have to continue to be driven by the courts, that it's not going to be an amicable, be able to agree to things and do it. It's going to have to be court driven. It's going to have to continue to be a fight. And like I said, my stepdaughter is doing so good in following the rules and trying to make peace and do it on a peaceful level, and not be ugly and not be resentful and bite her tongue, and everything. She's trying so hard, and it's just heartbreaking to see her still struggle when it's right there. It's just right there, and she can't get it. And to have that 2 steps forward and feel like then, she gets pushed 1 step back. So I just had to get that off my chest, I guess. And I'm thankful that her dad and I can have a relationship with her now and be there to help her, and she wants our help. She wants to have a relationship with us. She's thankful and grateful, and it's just wonderful having our grandson in our lives. And if you know, or anybody dealing with addiction, or you have somebody in your family dealing with addiction, it's hard. The different roles you have to play throughout the different seasons, it's hard. And I hope that whoever your loved one or your friend gets to a point where they're in recovery and they're working recovery, and things can get better. Unfortunately, some of the decisions they made in the past may continue to haunt them for a while, maybe for a long time. I know I have decisions not made in addiction, but made in different points in my life, and to some degree they're still haunting me. I still have to deal with the decisions I made when I was younger. Some things never leave us. Some things we have to prove over and over because we hurt someone, or a lot of people, we hurt ourselves. And sometimes we have to prove that we're better, prove that we're doing the right thing for a long time, sometimes years, to regain that trust. And it's hard. It can be really hard. So today I'm gonna be there and help her take care of herself. Because that's what moms do. That's what bonus moms do. That's what we do when we care for somebody, when we love somebody and we don't want them to hurt. We do whatever we can. Sometimes it's tough love, sometimes it's praying. All we can do is pray sometimes. From my stepson, my bonus son that's in addiction, we're in the phase now that pretty much his dad and I, all we can do is pray for him. Half the time we don't know where he is, how he's doing, what he's doing. So it's hard. But every day is a new day. God is with us and is there for us, and we can lean on him. He has a plan. He has a plan for all of us. So take care of yourself. I'll see you soon.